why I didn't go with Yoshimura's LED turn signals, because they're expensive. Like, their sequential turn signals are like $100. I got all 4 of these, and they end up being sequential for 20 bucks. And I think they look pretty cool, and they're small. So, but yeah, so, you know, make sure that if you guys order the Fender Eliminator kit that you get the universal bracket mount for aftermarket turn signals. Alright. So, yeah, so that should be coming, so either later today, well, here's the thing. So the side bracket kit too is supposed to show up today, but I don't know if it's actually going to. So, but if it does, then I'll work on installing both today after work. If it doesn't, then I will, you know, wait till tomorrow or whatever. Man, these goddamn sewer grates, they're everywhere. Some of the roads over here are kind of sucky by my house. That's another thing. You know what I noticed? I don't know if the rest of you guys noticed this, but let's say you come up, you know, if I'm in my car, I come up to a stop sign like that, that guy would have been all over trying to get through the intersection before me, right? But what's interesting is that I've noticed over the last week that if I come up to a stop sign like that, and I stop, everyone will wave me on. So it's like, you know, my thing is that I try to get there. I kind of fuck with people's minds, right? I'll go slower so that they get there first, so that they think that they can go first, because I just don't want to deal with somebody, you know, being like, oh, we gotta cancel our turn signal. I don't want somebody to be like, you know, trying to cut me off or whatever. I do that in my car too. I will slow down, or I'll kind of keep rolling a little bit, so even in my car, so that like people think that they got there before me, which is fine. You know, I just, sometimes it's pretty, you know, ambiguous, and some people are, you know, I just don't want somebody trying to beat me through the intersection, especially on the bike, right? But yeah, like I said, I've noticed that everyone wants to see me, you know, seems to want to just wave me on, which is cool. But then it's like, okay, you know, I was anticipating coming to a full stop. You see, that's what I did there. It's not like I'm going to roll up and, you know, hit the throttle and then go. I'm not all about stealing anybody's turn. I mean, I follow the rules of the road. So, but yeah, just an interesting observation. I don't know if that's, you know, around here, if that's people on bikes in general. I don't know. I mean, most people, I don't know. Most of the people I've seen around here don't, you know, don't take too kindly to bikers. They seem to, you know, try to get around you or cut you off. But I just found that interesting, is that almost every time I've been in that situation, someone, you know, I fully stopped, I put my feet down. I don't want to put my feet down, but, you know, sit there, put my feet down, and, okay. So it's 5:52. If we don't go by 5:54, I can safe on red this shit. This would be the first time I do that, because there is nobody around, and I don't think I'm going to trigger the sensor. All right. All right, we're going. Safe on red. It is a law in Illinois. I don't have to wait there. I waited my 2 minutes. You see, that light wasn't going to change. And there's the 5-0. Man. So anyways, yeah, we'll look at getting that installed today, and I'll have to take apart that turn signal, get that threaded more into the into the turn signal. You got to be careful when you're tightening it up. That's one thing I noticed, is tightening it up from the inside, you know, is you can kind of, it'll unspin from the turn signal. So that's what you just got to watch, is just make sure that most of it's screwed inside of the turn signal. There's plenty of threads there. So anywho, well, we're almost halfway to work. Still getting 117.2 miles to the gallon. I'm at half a tank again. I've gone 78.9 miles on a half a tank. So that's 80. So that means I'm going to be able to go 160 miles on a tank. Which is pretty crazy, everybody. Oh, man. More 5.0. Man, they are just everywhere. I really like these mirrors. I like it because it's almost like, you know, in your car when the lights hit your rearview mirror, auto darkening, right? I don't know, my car has it. Maybe, you know, I kind of feel like that's a standard feature now, but you know, the auto darkening ones, they look just like that. It's like got like this bluish tint, and so it's like not very bright. Like headlights aren't blinding me. It's actually kind of cool. That's kind of what it looks like. And then, you know, I said before it was like anti-fog or whatever. Like in the morning, you may have not seen me before, but I'll grab a towel and I'll wipe down my seat. You know, there's some condensation on here. Some, you know, we drop below the dew point, right, at night here. And so I wipe this down. Well, before I had to wipe the mirrors off, but now the mirrors don't condensate. Nothing happens to them. And you know, it was yesterday, today. So I actually like these mirrors. I don't gotta fuck with them. You don't gotta touch them. You know, I'm just rolling along. Let me take a look behind me. I can't really see behind me. There's some headlights behind me. Keep looking, it's like, is that 5.0? Anyways, so yeah, so they've been pretty sweet. One thing I did want to order, I'm going to order a red MSX cover for my aluminum cover for my my brake reservoir here. That's going to be pretty cool. I think I decided I'm going to go with red accents, just like my car, black and red. So I was thinking about getting some red wheel stripes. I'm going to do this red. Just a few little accoutrements, right? Just a few things to spice it up a little bit. I wish that they made aluminum, you know, rings for the screws over here. Shit. Man, look at that sunrise. That deep red. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky in morn, sailors be warned. I guess. I don't know, I'm not a sailor. So, but, yeah. It looks pretty cool, though. You guys can keep, I don't know if you can see it here. We'll get a good view of it when we get through the guard shack here. Let me get some momentum, that way I can get into neutral. There we go. Yeah. We'll see it coming up here. Morning.
Morning. Have a good one.
All right, we'll see ya. Yeah, they're pretty nice. All the guards here are pretty nice. She's new. All right, let's look at that. That is, I think that's going to be our snapshot for today. Man, look at that with the, it almost looks like Japanese, you know, with the land of the rising sun. How fitting for the Honda. That's pretty cool though. Look at it with it. It's nice and red, and the wisps of the clouds by it at this background. This is a pretty cool shot here at Fermilab. I love driving through here. It's pretty awesome. You know, one of the cool parts about, you know, working at Fermi is, you know, you get to see all sorts of cool stuff, and it's all kind of preserved. This is all prairie land, right? It's all prairie. Oh man! Oh. Hands numb, hands numb. Woo! Can't feel my hand, but we're doing 50. Oh God! All right. There we go. Get a better grip. There we go. Usually I just use my pinky and my ring finger on my right hand because that's all I can feel. The rest of it's a meat bag. Hopefully after this, I can't wait for the surgery, everybody. I'm dying. Here, let's tuck a little bit. Yeah. 54. 56. 58. 58. That's what we got. That was in 4th gear. That was kind of fun. That was fun. You can see that's about as fast as I can get it. If I tuck down, I can get this thing up to about 58, and that's, you know, it's not really quite downhill right there either. So one last shot of the sunrise. Let's see, maybe we can get some cool shots in front of FCC here. Yeah, I see the guys on Instagram seem to like these shots. Yeah, you can definitely see that there be some cool red tones in the glass here. We'll set it up where I normally do. Oh wow! One of my coworkers is already here. It is 6 o'clock. Usually I'm the first one here. So, okay.